In my career, I don't think I've had a job for more than a year, and a lot of people look at that as bad. I love changing. Every single year I try something new. I dramatically change my life every year, whether it's personally or career-wise. And so far it's worked out really well. I don't know if it's sustainable. At some point I think you have to get to a point where you get that job and you're there for a long time and you get the gold watch, but that's never really been interesting to me. Coming here is the first large company I've worked at in about 10 years. So fundamentally when we came here, a lot of things were broken. It was really clear. Product didn't make sense, some of the structures didn't make sense, and so it's been a lot of redefining who we are and what we want to be. The biggest thing though when we looked at our site is we realized that the social components of Myspace were slowly kind of fading away. People were using it less and less as a social network, and they're using it more to consume content. And content for us is, it's videos, it's music, it's articles, it's all these different things that are kind of home, it's events, all these things that are part of Myspace. And so we kind of had to stand back and say, you know what, if we continue building a social network, we're not going to win that race. It's already been won. Facebook owns your social graph. We're not trying to compete in that area. We're actually using Facebook to complement us. So the big pivot that we've done is we're calling Myspace as a social entertainment site now. So it's not where you go and become friends with your best friend who's maybe next door or elsewhere across the country. It's where to go to say, I'm into Family Guy. You can follow Family Guy and you can get a nice steady feed of any of your interests in the entertainment verticals, which for us is TV, movies, celebrity, fashion, and sports. I love this space. I think it's so different than anywhere else. I love the fact that I can wear jeans, I don't have to shave, and I can still be an executive. I love that we can do that. As far as other people in this space, yeah, I do see a lot of people jumping around, and there's a local VC who wrote a very large post about how it's bad to do that. I don't agree with that. I don't know. Personally, like I said, I think it's great. You need to try a lot of things. I always kind of make the analogy of it's almost like dating, and dating, you gotta have a lot of bad relationships to figure out what you really, really want. I actually feel that's the same with your career. You gotta have a lot of bad jobs. I've had a ton of bad jobs, I've had a lot of amazing jobs as well. Together in concert, all those experiences and all those different changes really kind of made me who I am today. So yes, don't get stuck anywhere, don't be miserable. I never understand people that are like, I hate my job. It's like, well, how long have you been unhappy there? God, I don't know, 6 months, a year? Way too long. Just got to be a little more dynamic and just change yourself, and that's what's good about this space. Everyone reinvents themselves. People, entertainment, politicians, everyone's done this for so many years, and our space has a certain type of celebrity factor, when you look at the online influence and so forth, and so it's, for some people, it's very easy to do that, and yeah, I encourage it. Try something new. I can't remember thinking of influencers beyond the traditional celebrity and other folks that you may think who have a huge, price tag to get them to do anything. I love the micro celebrities. I love the fact that you can have influence. People seem to be amazed when you have large followings online. Personally, I love that. That's why I got online. I was always a nobody. I never went to college. I never did anything really great with my life. And then I started blogging, and I started realizing that the power of building an audience and how exciting it was. And you always start off and it's like, wow, 100 people read my blog. That's amazing. And then eventually, I've gotten to a scale where I'm like, wow, I did something and 1 million people looked at that. And so to me, that's what's exciting. I love the fact that the little guy, the nobody, can build influence and kind of has created his own archetype, I guess, within this space.